It's midnight. In Seoul, it's 55 degrees under hazy skies. In Phoenix, Arizona, it's 65 degrees under clear skies. Good morning. I'm Army Sergeant George Smith. This is AFKN News. 7,000 people in Taylor, Michigan were rounded from their beds and evacuated this morning after a gasoline tank exploded in flames at an oil refinery. Firefighters from 20 communities are spraying 4 remaining tanks with water to try to prevent them from going up in flames as well. No injuries have been reported. The cause of the explosion is not yet known, but one officer says it apparently occurred while a tanker was being filled. Congress does not usually meet on weekends, but with a holiday recess days away, the Senate plans to be at work today. The senators will be taking up the oil windfall profits tax. A vote is planned on an amendment by Missouri Republican John Danforth that would tax oil from state-owned lands. Oil state senators can be expected to oppose it vehemently. Another meeting having to do with oil gets underway Monday in Caracas, Venezuela. The OPEC members will be holding their price-setting session. Moderate Saudi Arabia and 3 other nations want the cartel to hold the line at $24 for a barrel of crude, but hardline members are looking to $30 a barrel. According to an Istanbul newspaper, a Turkish leftist terrorist gang has claimed responsibility for the killing of 4 Americans near Istanbul last night. The 4 were ambushed as they stepped off a bus taking them home from jobs at a munitions base. The newspaper reports an anonymous caller said the action was aimed at exposing American imperialism, and the caller made specific reference to alleged U.S. plots in Iran. The U.S. is waiting for a ruling from the International Court of Justice in The Hague today. The World Court is to make public its decision on the American request for an order telling Iran to release the U.S. hostages. The U.S. argued that seizure of the embassy in Tehran and the taking of hostages violated international law. Iran boycotted the court hearing last Monday. The hostages are now ending 6 weeks of captivity today, and the man who Iran wants in return for the Americans, the Shah, remains in Texas. Doctors who examined him yesterday say he has an enlarged spleen, but that he will be treated non-surgically. And that's news to the hour. In the weather, the forecast is calling for clear skies and temperatures in the 30s to 40s throughout the Republic. This news has been compiled from major American networks and wire services. I'm Army Sergeant George Smith. The next news on AFKN Radio will be at 1 o'clock. This is the American Forces Korea Network.